My name is Matthew Scholz. Make sure to watch MotoAmerica on YouTube. Please like and subscribe.
11 laps for Junior Cup race number 1. When these lights go off, there it is, and we're off and rolling. And Max Van jumping directly into the draft.
Trying to get in there behind Rossi Moore, but Fernandez got there before him. But Fernandez now going around the outside. Now watch for somebody who might be 4th, 5th, 6th back. To be able to draft these little bikes, you can actually do it and lead into turn 2, but it's going to be the 13. Jaden Fernandez is going to lead him into turn 2. Max Van, as you said, Greg, with a good start, he gets himself right into that 2nd spot.
So the 13 from the front row leads us early on as we go into our first heartbreaking corner. Look at the 13 go. Jaden Fernandez out of Erie, Colorado. All riders in this class with the exception of 2 on the Kawasaki Ninja 400. Aiden Sneed on a Yamaha R3, and of course Rossi Moore on that orange KTM RC 390.
Jaden gets out just a little bit wide. You saw him have a little look to his left to see if anybody was going to go by him on the left. It would have been difficult for them to do that, but he keeps himself in that lead. Rossi Moore slots himself in 3rd, and then of course we got Avery Dreyer, who's had some great early season success, kind of proven to be the guy to beat early on. He's going to slot there into 4th, and Levy Batty as well, a race winner so far this year. As we said at the top of the show, Rossi Moore goes up underneath Max Van through that big long carousel turn, makes that pass stick, and just behind Levy Batty does the exact same thing to Dreyer. So both Rossi Moore and Batty, they move up in a very technical spot of the racetrack.
Here goes Moore trying to make up some ground. I thought for a moment that Moore on the 34.
Thought about it, didn't he? And then we got a crash in the background. Saw a rider go off, Greg. We're going to get a number on that, who that might have been. Looks like there might be 2 bikes. So keep an eye on that. 2 riders have gone down.
Is that the 83 of Rivera on the AIR owns motor racing team? So for Rivera down, our 9th place qualifier. Back up front we go to the 13.
Look and see. Oh, wow. Got him way, not even close. Way too deep there. He's right there in 3rd place at the moment, as it looks like Rossi Moore makes a pass out of the chicane. So the KTM showing its strengths, Greg. A little bit of acceleration out of there.
Cleaning up those bikes. So the 34 Rossi Moore out front on the KTM. Hannah Lopa, what do you think?
Well, as Rossi makes that move around Jaden Fernandez, both of those riders have come from the Mini Cup by Motul that, you know, is kind of the prequel to the Junior Cup here. So really cool to see that program really help develop these riders' skills and prepare them to battle out front for this Junior Cup. But talking to Rossi Moore, it's his first time here. He came here Monday for a little test ahead of time. And I said, you know, how are you able to learn the track so easily? And he said, I've raced about 70 tracks around the world, so it's not too hard memorization-wise, as Jaden Fernandez has made the move to take the lead back once again. You know, he's still got eyes on the championship, though, does Rossi Moore. He's 66 points adrift, but he feels like he's not out of it just yet.
And an aggressive move up the inside under braking conditions to retake that lead. Max Van with the fastest lap of the race of 44.361, trying to chase these 2 down. Of course, the SportBikeTrack.com rider of Max Van.
You almost get the feeling like Rossi wants to lead, you know, a full lap through the infield like this and try to see if he can get away and maybe break Jaden Fernandez. But Jaden looks really strong, and obviously was really strong in through turn 1. You saw he was able to draft that KTM and then pull up along the outside of Rossi Moore. But space was there. Here was when they came down into turn 3. Rossi Moore gets down the inside and makes a nice clean pass.
Yeah, what he needs is Levy Batty to be able to close. What Jaden Fernandez needs is Levy Batty to close up on him and this entire group, and then they can start drafting and passing and maybe make some inroads on Moore, who goes 143.7.
Wow. Yeah, Max Van got a little bit sloppy on the exit there, got out over the curbing, and that allowed Dreyer to go up underneath him. And then you can see Bickney's trying to take advantage of it, and he does as well. Gets down into this last part of the track.
Looked like Fernandez has to grab a gear. Is Levy Batty, he's been eyeing that for a moment. Is he going to have the line as Fernandez? Oh, they touch, and Fernandez nearly loses the front.
Yeah,
and Fernandez almost loses the rear in saving it.
It's good to be aggressive. I don't mind that, but the problem is it's letting that guy now get farther and farther away, as it's 1.6 second lead now. And you see there, Batty gets in, gets a little wide. Now he's going to try to go stuffing it back up underneath Fernandez, and that's, you know, it's just good hard racing, and I get it. The problem is that the gap that gets created by that to the leader. That's the hard part there. So,
and I'm not sure that he's really done that yet, Jason Pridmore.
Yeah, and I didn't see the yellow flag, so I'm not as sure of where that happened. But you can see here, Dreyer's going to go up underneath him, and it'll be a matter of when can he get that, as it looks like he kind of let Fernandez through as well.
Yeah, so it looks like the 2 positions have been given up for the 71 lead. Oh,
Dreyer.
No, Dreyer.
Point leader is down in turn 3. And that's going to be a big one there, because Max Van had clawed his way back up to the back of these guys. Had
claw back 25. Another look at it, Jay.
This is just trail braking into turn 3. You see he goes over that seam, didn't he? He went over that seam, Greg, and that front end just started to move around a little bit, and it ends up tucking up underneath him. Rossi Moore here.
But this is what we've seen from Max Van. Like this late in the race, we have seen Max Van hang out in this similar position and then make moves with 1 or even 2 laps to go.
Look at the draft.
Yeah, so Van, the 48, he goes by, gets a position. Levy Batty trying to claw his way back up through after he gave away 2 positions. At least that's what it looked like to us.
If you see what happened there, though, he ended up having to run in just a little bit tight, lost a little bit of ground, so Max is going to have to try to close that gap back up again. It's going to give him a lot of confidence knowing that he can be so far behind.
Of bike lengths, and I don't know if he's got an answer right now.
But you know where that starts? It starts in turn 3 because he drafts up alongside, but he's not quite capable of getting underneath him. As bad, he's going to go up underneath Fernandez, or try to. He does. Makes the pass through that big long carousel. We saw him do that earlier. So let's see if Levy Batty can put his head down and try to stretch this gap out. I don't think he'll be able to. I think the Jaden's pretty strong through turns 1 and 2. There's Rossi Moore just going out of our screen.
And really not in sight of this battle, right there, sorry, in the battle. And so Bickney's also can take advantage of the early exit. There's the 69 right there. So those 2 who are 2nd and 3rd in this championship looking to do something as Fernandez just trying to make his mark in his coming out party here in Junior Cup.
Yeah, and he's going to repay the favor and get back through on Levy Batty. So Fernandez not quitting without a fight here, and that's what you'd expect from these guys in this class. And again, it's like he doesn't have the confidence to just turn the bike in that particular corner. So let's see if Levy Batty does the same thing again. He does.
Whoa, the corner speed for Levy Batty, incredible. Now he's going to grab that. You know, it's been interesting because I've seen him grab a shift in the middle of that corner sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't. So I wonder if he found something there. Because
this is Bickney's. He should be able to get a double bike draft off the 2 in front of him and hopefully move himself forward. As you see, Max Van has gone by Jaden Fernandez. Now he's trying to fight and get in the draft of Levy Batty as they head down towards turn 3. Max Van's going to go to the right. He's going to have enough momentum to go past the 71, and he does. Levy Batty trying to turn back up underneath him, but here comes Bickney's.
Wow, so just like that, positions change from 2nd to 3rd for Max Van. Bickney's in the mix as well. And this has championship ramifications here as every point matters as Levy Batty trying to go up the inside. They're side by side. Whoa, that was a close one.
Yeah, and it's brought Max Van right back in it. There's Bickney's and Max just bumping fairings and elbows a little bit. The guy who's lost out here is Fernandez, who's just done such a good job of keeping himself in those podium positions the whole race long. He finds himself back in 5th now.
So Levy Batty looks like he's got tons of speed, and he definitely is able to lead this group. But how's it going to be as we go on? We're on our final lap. There's only about half of this course to go. All the while, Rossi Moore is 6 seconds ahead of him. As Rossi Moore is gone, there's only 2 corners left after this for anyone here to make a big move. Can they get up close to Levy Batty and rough him up?
Last corner, though.
He's
Batty's
really good
here.
All right, so here's one corner where someone can make a move under braking. Levy Batty very good there. Bickney's going to have to sit there, and here comes Rossi Moore. Rossi Moore takes race 1 Junior Cup win here at Brainerd, and that final run, Batty way wide over the curbing, but he's able to hold on to it, and it's going to be Bickney's Max Van, and then Fernandez in 5th spot. So the results have Rossi Moore, Hayden Bickney's, and Max Van 1, 2, 3. Levy Batty to 4th, and Jaden Fernandez.
But there is our podium right there. Congratulations to Rossi Moore, Hayden Bickney's, and Max Van. And as they've all been talking about, they all get to do it again tomorrow.